You know, when the pandemic hit and everybody was forced to walk in, stay at home, the whole world was shut down, every facet locked in, unable to work. Movies and TV shows were halted, delayed, pushed aside, or outright canceled. The celebrities that would entertain us so much would have to get creative in their attempts to stay relevant in a world where we were paying more attention to YouTubers who were used to this kind of stuff than the actual celebrities. Some would make YouTube channels. One in particular, Brie Larson. She's known for such movies as The Room, Kong, Skull Island, which I thought that was a good one. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I like that one. That was a pretty good one. And Captain Marvel, most of all. A movie that, while critics loved, the general moviegoer audience was not exactly pleased. And that's only because of the actress and the things she said that would kind of, upset a lot of people, especially an audience that would be willing and paying to see the movies that she would be in. But that's here or there. So she would start up a YouTube channel. And we're going to take a look at that particular channel and just give it a little bit of an assessment. It's been 5 months. Right? It's been 5 months? How long did it start? It's 6 months, okay. It's 6 months since she started up this channel. And we're gonna do a Reykjavik style, retrospective. 6 months later. So, we're gonna look at the view count here. So the first video was the announcement of her making the channel. 2.2 million views at the time of this recording. Okay, so that's pretty big. Yeah, it's trending. That's pretty high. That's a good number to get. 2.2 million? That's pretty good. So now we're gonna go on to the next one, the next video. Finally showing you my Animal Crossing island and a Q&A. Okay, pretty early for a Q&A in my opinion, but hey, whatever. That's how she wants to do this, right? Okay, and it's Animal Crossing. This came out right around the time that the new game was out, so that was getting around on some trending. So she was following a bandwagon, pretty good there. 739,000 views. Okay, so it's a little bit of a drop. It's a little bit, right? Their third video, a very important conversation with Justina. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that because I don't think I can. But she was talking with a person about politics or whatever, diversity, blah 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 blah. That view count dropped to 183,000. People don't like lectures on YouTube, I guess. Anywho, then we go on to the next one where there was a huge spike up. My first workout in quarantine, with a whopping 1 million views. Gee, I wonder why that happened. Why 1 million views? Anywho, next video, I climbed the Grand Teton, or Teton. I don't know how that's pronounced, and I'm not gonna find it. And kept it a secret. Why would you keep a secret that you climbed a mountain? Okay, it was a 253K on the views, so about barely a quarter of a mil on the view count. So a quarter of the views she got from the prior video. Now the views go up a bit with audition story time, and she's got it in the thumbnail, jobs that I didn't get, and which is kind of interesting. It's interesting to see what parts that she tried to get into. I heard that she tried to get into Terminator Dark Fate and stuff, but that didn't go through apparently. Then a slight decrease with I made a vegetarian Crunchwrap Supreme. with 432k views, although I honestly think it was just because of the thumbnail, because that shit's memeable as fuck. Just look at that thing. there was plenty of... I saw a few memes get passed around with that one, so yeah. Then drops just a tiny bit with 410,000 views on Audition Storytime Part 2. You know, so so far she's maintaining, you know, a near almost half a mil on these ones, just close enough. Drops down to barely a quarter on Lore DIY helps me make over my filming room, which I would have figured you would have had your setup be done before you started the channel, especially if you were a famous celebrity that's got wealth and so much potential out there, but, you know. So it's a 265k views. The part 2 of this saga is only at 258k. So yeah, drops down a little bit more on 39 ways to calm down with 209,000. So yeah, what do we got here? 358,000. Because she's doing a birthday video or whatever for herself because she turned 31. Okay, that's reasonable. It spikes up because people want to wish her happy birthday. That's a nice thing to do. You know, maybe I ought to do that. Maybe. I don't know. Probably won't. Alright, then the video quality drops down further. 100 sit-ups, 5 minutes. 100,000 views. Although that title is misleading, because 100 sit-ups, 5 minutes, it's almost 8-minute videos. It's an 8-minute video. Like, okay, but whatever. Drops down just a little bit more with I turned your Instagram comments into a song, with barely 200,000 there. Drops down just a little bit further with I did Truth or Drink with my best friend, and here's how it went. Yeah, I don't think that really worked out too well. I mean, I guess it's honest, but if she grabbed, like, maybe one of her co-stars to do it, that would have been something. But then again, from what I've heard, she's been very hostile towards certain other members of the cast, so, yeah. So, what do we got? I experimented with the cyanotype prints. I don't know what that is, but apparently it didn't do too great. 121,000. Yeah, okay. Picks up just a little bit with I learned a dance routine to Black Sheep, which was a song she kind of sang in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I mean, she sang the movie version, but then they had actual like musician do the song on the soundtrack version. So there was that. And yeah, it had a nice little kick up. Why did that one get kicked up again? I don't know. Huh. Okay, now we have 120k with Who's More Likely to Character Edition. Okay, she's going through all of her characters. Blah, 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 blah. Huh, okay. Picks up just a little bit with baking my grandma's famous apple pie with grandma. With a 205,000. Okay, that's wholesome. That's wholesome. Plus apple pies, you know, that's wholesome. Drops down a little bit to guessing lines from characters I've played, because that's kind of sad. Okay, then yeah, I think this one might be the legit worst video she's done in terms of view counts. Dad jokes with Jordan Reeves. I don't know who that is. With a whopping 84,000. That's bad. Like, I've seen, like, all these other ones, they've at least made it to, like, 150 or close enough, but that one was like, woo! That one did not do good, so, I don't know, I guess she was trying something, and that didn't work out in the experiment. Then, I made healthy sugar cookies without the recipe. Oh, so brave. Although kind of stupid in my opinion. With 118,000 views. It's okay, so she's done. So she picked back up after that one. And then it took a little bit of a higher up on I Made a Song for Your Hopes for 2021. Okay. So she kind of had a little bit of an up. She's kind of like, I don't know, it's been a very steady decline, and I guess she just even in the first video she made, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, which is kind of like, that's kind of not the way you want to go with in these times, it's like, this is not what you want to do, that's not what you want to say. Like, when you make a channel and you want to start doing videos, you typically have a good idea what you want to start off with. Like, me, when I started this off, when I first made my first video, which was with the Venom movie review, like, that was me just wanting, I figured I'd be like a movie review channel, because I was inspired by other people who were doing reviews like that. And I thought, okay, maybe I'll just review a movie, just give my 2 cents on it, because that's just it. It's an excuse for me to ramble on. And now I'm kind of experimenting a bit, because I'm thinking, okay, maybe I want to broaden my horizons. That's one thing. When you start out with something, and you're just continuing that one thing, and then you want to expand a little bit later. Here, it's like she doesn't know what the fuck she wants to do, and she's trying to get suggestions, because she don't know what the fuck she wants to do, so she's doing everything at once. Which is fine, but you don't go in it with that mindset at the gate. You at least want to think, okay, what kind of videos do I want to make when I start out the gate? It's one thing if you have one idea and then maybe you slowly shift over to other ideas, but having no idea at all when you're starting, and the game is already rigged because she's already got mainstream fame, so that'll attract into the view counts of her videos and all this stuff. Meanwhile, other people are struggling to, just to stay relevant, or at least compete with other people in the game, and she's already got a head start of it because she's done plenty of movies and got plenty of fame. She's got a lot of advantages, but that's neither here or there. Whatever. This is just me doing a little retrospective assessment of her YouTube channel and just seeing how things are going based on the like counts. I have seen a couple of these videos, not all of them, because I didn't want to go through every single fucking video, but yeah, this is just what I'm thinking here. So far, but although, let's be honest, as soon as the world opens back up and everybody's off gearing up and making more movies again, she's gonna drop this thing like a bad cold. Because once it loses its usefulness, done. Maybe she'll pop in every now and then, but it'll be like, I'm done. We're good. But that's just Brie Larson's YouTube channel, 6 months later, a retrospective assessment. So, yeah. Is there anything else you guys would love for me to talk about? Like, comment, subscribe, everybody! And pass along the video. Let's see if we can get Brie Larson to watch it. That'll never happen, but I would laugh my ass off if it did. Ooh. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all the next time. Bye-bye.